Hello everyone. In this video we're gonna sketch a room in Xactimate using mobile AR sketching. So uh, I have another video that is exactly like this one, but on that other one I used auto capture. So as you're seeing, I'm showing you how to open up a new estimate or create a new estimate. So you should probably already know how to do this, but just watch my I'm highlighting and explaining everything to get to the point where you have to sketch. So once you get to the sketch, you know you're gonna go into interior, and then so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna capture the floor, and uh, so you're gonna go aim at the floor, and at this point you see you can click on that square or that circle at the bottom and it captures it. Then the next thing it wants you to do is to capture all your walls. So we're going to click on each wall. So you can click on the square or you can click on that white circle at the bottom. Either way will work. Now if you notice, I'm not seeing a square because I'm so far away from the square. So what we have to do is get close enough until you see this little square. Okay, once you see this square, then you're able to, you see that square right there, you can go ahead, click on the square or hit this circle at the bottom. Now you're going to do that to all your walls. This particular one only had 4 walls. So once you do that, then you're going to hit that blue check mark, and that will accept your walls. Remember, if you have more walls, then on your case you'll have to do more. So once you click on that check mark, then the next thing is going to ask you to do the ceiling height, and you're going to have a bunch of different options. So you have a flat roof, like let's say it's only 8 feet, then you would use that one. This one is a different size, so I'm selecting flat, and this will allow me to put the measurement that I want. So you're going to move your phone up and down until you get to the area in the corner. Then you can either click that white line, or you can click on that circle, the bottom white circle, and that will accept it. Or you can click on that arrow. Either one is going to accept the height. Now I'm going to take it out of auto capture, and I'm physically going to click on door. So at this point you're going to see a tiny little dot. It's like a purple dot. Look in the middle of this. Here you go, right there. So you're going to get to one corner. It doesn't matter which corner. You could do the bottom right, top right, just one corner of the door. And I always select, try not to select on the other side of the trim, because that's not what a door is. So you want to try to get as close as you can to the door. You see those double lines? You can click on those and you can change the width and the height if you made a mistake. So then you go to the next door, and you're gonna click on one corner, and you can snap to the floor because you're gonna see a yellow line. Then sometimes it'll snap to the other corner, and then you click. You can either click on that dot or you can click on the door, and that white circle, and then you can go to the next one. So we're going to do that for all the doors. So there you go. Now at this point, if I didn't like the size, I could click on those double arrows. I could you see I'm moving it up and down so you can see what we can do. Now so I want to click on the bottom right hand corner, take it up to the upper left hand corner, and then click on that circle that you see. Now, one thing that you can also do, I'll tell you in a minute once we start doing the windows. You can actually create a window, duplicate it, and paste it into another window. So if you notice, we're going to click this at the bottom left hand corner. We're going to go up to the top, and you'll momentarily, you're going to see, I'm with one hand I was lifting the curtain, but I messed up. So I'm going to remodify it. I'm going to click on that double arrows. I'm going to move it to the right, and you move your phone, that actually will move that line. So now then you just hit the right arrow and then accept it. So left click here, then now you see I'm going around all these obstructions, and it still lets me go in and do the measurement. So that's where the door ends. I'm opening the curtain with my other hand. So that's pretty cool that you can do this. So now I'm looking around to see if there's other windows, which there are, and then there's one right there. So I click, drag it to the opposite corner, click, and then at this point, if I wanted to, I could duplicate that window, because the next window is the same width and height and base height. But I personally, I like to go in and manually do each one. And I'm moving around so you can see it. Once you click it and you move around the room, it still maintains that tab that you clicked on. Now we're continuing to do this windows. So this video is less than 9 minutes, and if you don't have to explain anything, you can literally sketch this whole room very accurate in less than 4 or 5 minutes. I can do a whole you're gonna see a video that I created for y'all, and it only took me 9 minutes to do 2 rooms, 2 bathrooms, kitchen with all the cabinetry, and I measured it by hand, and the measurements were very, very accurate. So we're doing the last, I think that's the last window there. Let me okay, so you can check to see if all the windows are there. Excuse me, the doors will be purple, the windows will be blue, and the missing walls will be gray. So I'm going to click on the bottom left hand corner or the top. I can't remember which one I did on this one. Let me see. You see, at this point I could click on that plus and just accept it, because it was pretty accurate. But like I said, I like to manually do all my stuff. So I'm going to tap on that dot, or I can tap at the bottom where you see that circle spinning around. Yours won't be spinning around. I'm putting some annotations so that you can see where I'm selecting. So now once you do that, you're going to look around and make sure. So I hit that arrow, and then I told it to return to sketch, and that's the end of it. And so there it is in 3D. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video.